So what's up, guys? I haven't done a video in a while. I've been busy off at school and everything. And I want to talk about that school. And I was in BLC, Basic Leaders course. And it's basically a course to teach you how to be a leader in the Army. So to make E5, a grade above E4 or sergeant, you have to go to BLC. You have to learn how to be a leader first. And this course is it's pretty fun, actually. It's pretty cool. It's not like it used to be. It used to be more like technical Army, like hands-on, land navigation and stuff like that. Now it's more education based, and it's pretty easy. I want to say it's pretty easy. Don't sue me, Army. I don't know. But you know, everybody's level of comprehension is a little different. So I kind of wanted to just put this video up there to give people area to ask me questions, you know, and try and give you guys a little bit of information and give you guys a good idea of what to expect when going into BLC. So, like I said, it's an awesome course, and I think it's one of the best in the Army, at least that I've experienced so far. It's because it's the only school that I've ever been to where you just work with people from all over the Army. Like, everything else is even basic training is like kind of set on your skill set in the military and the job that you'll do. But in BLC, you're going to work with everybody. Infantry, helicopter crew chiefs, everything. You'll get to meet all kinds of MOSs. And it's kind of cool learning their stories and actually getting to see how all different sides of the Army work. But anyway, so like I said, BLC, teach you how to be a leader. And basically when you get there, you're going to get this real basic training vibe. If you're not in the Army yet, go to be basic training and see what that's like. You're going to get this real basic training vibe. That only lasted for a couple days, you know. It was real old school, real kind of dumb. I went in Korea, and I went to a new academy that they have here. It's not very old, and you can tell it's like brand new inside. The barracks rooms are super nice. So the barracks were set up like 2 people to a room, but 4 people shared a bathroom. So not like your barracks at base. You will have a roommate. But it's cool because you want to make sure you're on time, and at least having that battle buddy there will make sure you're on time. You cannot be late. You can be late, but it'll take you off honors. So I made Commandant's list while I was in BLC, which is 20 promotion points. And it looks good. It sticks with you on your record for a long time. So that looks good. So kind of got like my grading paperwork here. I'm going to read off of it, so I'm going to take my eyes off the camera a little bit. But you're going to go through like not very many graded like curriculums, I guess. Not very many of them. It's super easy. It's a super simple course. So like some of the things you get graded on, well, first of all, you're going to get graded on how you participate in class. So as soon as you get there, you're already like, and you go to your class, you're already getting graded on like how you participate. So here's some of the things they grade off of on that. So character accountability. So make sure you're there. If you're late, you're going to get like, you're going to fail that portion for the whole week. So it's graded based off of like the week, like how you participate in all these subjects throughout the week. So be on time or you're going to fail that one. Present. So, and comprehensive fitness. Again, just be there. Don't be sloppy. Don't be rude. Intellect, critical thinking, and problem solving. So basically, you're getting graded mostly on how many times you raise your hand, how many times you talk, but they also want to make sure you're not just blurting out dumb stuff. So kind of think about what you're talking about before you say it. Leads communication. So you'll go through like actual like questions and like group kind of events, and basically they want to see that you're actually trying to lead the event, or you know, putting an impact. Don't let everybody else just kind of do the work for you. Develop collaboration, kind of the same thing. Participate in your group. Achieve lifelong learner. Can't tell you what that means, but I met the standard. Okay, so some other things that they're going to grade off of. These are the actual important ones. So that stuff right there that I just read off to you, it doesn't actually affect your GPA, but you have to meet a minimum requirement of participation in those things for you to actually qualify to make Commandant's list. You have to meet 480. I think you could honestly fail all that stuff and still pass BLC, but you won't fail it. Just raise your hand, say something, and be there, you know. So yeah, that stuff actually doesn't affect your GPA. Stuff that affects your GPA. So your first thing you're gonna do is take a PT test when you get there. Pass the PT test. If you don't pass the PT test, they're actually changing BLC now. They're making it to where if you fail, you don't get the chance to retake it again. So I don't know when that goes into effect, but make sure you're in shape and make sure your soldiers are in shape before you send them to BLC, because that'll get you kicked out. You get 2 tries though. When I went through, I don't know about you, but just pass. Don't fail that. Height and weight, don't fail that. And basically those aren't like your score on those things doesn't go into your GPA, but it's kind of like a no or no-go type of deal. Like if you fail that, you're not going to make it. If you fail anything, like I said, it takes you off honor. So you can fail something once, but if you fail it again, you're out the course. You're going to do conduct squad drills, and that's basically like drill and ceremony, except you're leading it. And some of the things they want you to do is inspect your squad and then march your squad. And basically, like, you know, you're just going to do like a column right, column left, half left, half right. You're going to do one of each, kind of like column movement. And then you're going to do like left flank, right flank. And if you do all that without messing up, calling it on the wrong foot or anything, you're going to pass. That actually does have a score of like 70 to 100. The better you do, the higher your GPA. So you're gonna have like 3 writing assignments, and they do get graded. And the thing about that, so you get a rubric. Just make sure you stick to the rubric. Don't get too creative with your writing. Just do exactly what's asked of you. I'm not an underachiever. I'm an overachiever, and I overachieved on everything. But I did a lot of stuff I didn't have to do. So just make sure you're reading the rubric and you're writing your paper in accordance with the rubric, because that is how they grade it. They honestly don't care about your knowledge as long as you're on topic. So you don't have to be super smart, but be smart. So conduct individual training. That's another one that you'll get graded on. And basically it's like sergeant's time training. If you've ever been through sergeant's time training, you have to do a sergeant's time training event. And it's got to be like 30 minutes long, and you're just going to make sure that you're like teaching the soldiers in your class. They're the ones in your class, but it'll be within your separate squad. So basically they split the class in half, and you will conduct your CIT or your sergeant's time training with that squad. Public speaking. So you'll have like a public speaking speech, and it'll basically be on one of the papers that you wrote. So you'll get a topic on a paper to write, and you'll have to do like a presentation on that as well. It's not really a presentation. You just got to talk about it. You can make a slideshow. You can make a little foldable thing. I don't know. But you just have to basically talk about your essay. So it's pretty easy. But they're looking for, you saying a lot of stuff like that, moving your hands a lot. They want to make sure you walk around the classroom and kind of engage with people. And that's basically it. I mean, and like I said, it's not many stuff that they actually grade you on. It's little stuff, and they give you time to prep for it. Only thing I would say is pay attention to detail, especially if you want to make Commandant's list or anything like that, because you want to make sure that you don't lose points for little stuff. I lost points for little stuff. So, like, for example, for me, you have to do you have to conduct PT as well. That's another thing that they grade on. So I was doing the swimmer or whatever, and I started with the wrong hand. So just study, make sure you're doing the right stuff. You have to remember all the exercises. You can't like write them down and look at them or anything like that when you're calling them. So just try and remember your exercises and remember how to do them correctly. So look into that a little hard. You don't want to mess that up. So I got the CIT, APFT, physical training. That's pretty much it. You just want to, like I said, pay attention to detail, study. You get like class time after you finish school. So basically they make you march to like all your chows and everything, and then at the end of the day at like 1600 or 1630 after dinner chow, you'll get time to go into the classroom, and you want to make sure that you use that time to finish your papers up and stuff like that. Don't procrastinate and be like, okay, like I don't know where you're gonna go to the BLC at, but don't procrastinate and be like, I'm gonna just go home and write it later, and then last minute you're writing stuff. And I had a lot of people in my class last minute writing stuff. That's pretty much it. And this video is really is up here to kind of give you an idea of what to expect. It's super easy. Just hit me up in the comments, ask me any questions, because that's really all I wanted to do is answer you guys' questions about it, because I do have a little bit of knowledge of what to expect there now. And just hit me up with any questions. I know you're probably nervous, but I can help you out.